kids, this is what you get when you play football. Don't be alarmed.
DaVaris Daniels, wide receiver number 80 for the Toronto Argonauts. It's a big day, man. Let's get right to it. To have my dad here, it's full circle moment for me.
Phillip Daniels, 15 years NFL. I'm DaVaris' dad, guys. Have fun today, guys. Have fun. Enjoy this, guys. Every moment of it. Listen to these guys. You'll be there, okay?
My first football camp was his Phillip Daniels football camp in Donaldsonville, Georgia.
Oh, yeah. Right. There you go. There you go. Seeing him out there, you know, with the kids, and I listen to what you say to him, and it's the same things I said back in the day.
Let's go. Oh, yes!
Left hand, left hand, left
Phillip Daniels is assisting son DaVaris as he runs his first football camp.
460.
It's certainly not the first time Phil has shown up for his boy.
He's always been in my corner, always been supporting me.
I've given him so much advice over the years. I've always been there for him, whether it's football or just life in general.
He's always instilled a lot of confidence in me, and I've always wanted to be like him. The way that I am, the way that I approach the game, everything that I do is a testament to, you know, what he instilled in me as a young kid.
From the moment he came into this world, DaVaris was exposed to football.
When he was born, I was at the University of Georgia. And then I go to Seattle, and he had to be about 4 or 5 years old at that point. And then we get to Chicago. Now he starts to understand football.
I was in locker rooms at an early age. I got to see how teams work. I get to see how people bond together from different cultures, races, backgrounds, all kind of things. The competitive nature of myself came from watching him do what he does.
Here comes Phillip Daniels.
But what DaVaris saw a lot of was his dad on the losing end.
When Phillip was with the Bears, I ain't gonna say they was terrible, but the games they should have won, they would always find a way to lose.
Watching him lose these big games, it got to a point where, you know, I was so upset that I would start cheering for the other team. Just because they were winning, I wanted to be a part of a winning culture.
Every game he'd be angry. He'd say stuff like, "Y'all suck. Y'all don't never win no games." That's why I was cheering for the other team. That's why I knew he was competitive.
Like, I was always cheering for him, but I wanted to be a winner at the end of the day.
And DaVaris wanted to be a winner as a receiver rather than playing defense like his dad.
He was tackling a quarterback for a sack. You know, seeing 70,000 people cheer for that kind of drove my passion for the game. I noticed that people would cheer a little louder when you score touchdowns, so I kind of migrated to the offensive side of the ball.
DaVaris came out of high school a 4-star recruit. He committed to the University of Notre Dame, and that's where the trajectory of his career took a hit.
I decided to go there, the big, you know, prestigious school, sell out every crowd, you know, play on national TV every week, and it just felt like the best place for me at the time. And yeah, I wanted to leave my legacy somewhere that was, you know, well known and on the biggest stage.
Reese going to the end zone. Daniels again. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
In 2014, DaVaris was suspended for an academic issue. While it was being investigated, he could not practice with the team. As the situation drew out, it became clear his best move was to declare himself eligible for the draft.
Once I got suspended, honestly, I felt like I was probably at one of my lowest points. He was always there just telling me, like, this is just a moment in time. I mean, life throws a bunch of these at you. How you react is who you are.
So I'm just proud of the way he just left that situation and moved forward.
Then there's DaVaris Daniels, perhaps the main attraction today.
Although DaVaris did not get drafted, Phil did what he could to help. As the assistant defensive line coach with the Philadelphia Eagles, he landed DaVaris a tryout.
I approached Torrey Roseman with the Eagles, and I told him that my son is a good receiver. He just needed a tryout.
That opportunity should have been a rookie camp, but DaVaris ended up competing with veterans. When he failed to win a spot with the team, Phil brought up the CFL.
He was kind of the pillar that pushed me to come to the CFL. Honestly, I didn't know much about the CFL. Everybody was telling me that Calgary had my rights. At the time, I thought Calgary was in Europe.
I said, I need you to go to Canada. get your film right, and just go play.
DaVaris Daniels in flight and won't be caught. Touchdown.
Phil's advice resulted in a Rookie of the Year season for DaVaris. At the same time, Phil's career as a coach was on the rise. In 2018, he became a Super Bowl champion.
The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions.
To see him win as a coach was everything, because I know how long he had been waiting for it. I know how much it meant to him, and just to be able to be there for it.
Let's go!
Run on the field and find him and tackle him, like, that moment, I'll never forget that moment, because I know how long he had been waiting for that.
He was the first person on the field hugging me, jumping all over me, screaming, "Let's go," the whole time. And I just kind of felt like he knew that that was the start of something good.
That good was DaVaris winning his own championship.
The Stampeders are 2018 Grey Cup champions.
But his 2022 championship with the Argos is the one that meant the most. Phil was not only there for the game, but he gave the team a speech.
As soon as he came in and spoke to us, man, it lit a fire under us that I don't think anybody was taking that ring away from us.
The Toronto Argonauts have won the 2022 Grey Cup.
Next, it was DaVaris' turn to bring his dad to the CFL. When the Riders reached out to Phil with a coaching job, DaVaris was all for it.
I talked to DaVaris, and he was like, "Dad, take that job." He said, "That's one of the best jobs over here in Canada." We both competitive, we both want to win, and we talking trash already.
Just happy to have him in the league, man. You know, it'll be some good battles with Saskatchewan this year.